So hello and welcome back guys. So guys, in today's video we are going to make a timer. Well, I already created it and I'm just going to show you how it works and what you are supposed to code. So as usual, we are going to connect it to our database so that we can make it cool. Alright. Well, let me go to the model and we created this timer.js. Well, it have few properties like this ID. It is for of course identifying a timer, the user who created this timer, and the channel where it was created. It is for emergency conditions of course. And then the reason for creating it, it is an optional property. And then we have the guild. Well, it is kind of useless. I'm not gonna lie. These three are kind of useless. Guild, time, and create red. But they can be useful if you want to make some kind of stats. But if you don't want them, you can totally remove these two. Well, you can remove all these three. It's just up to you. And then we have last one, end it. It will just tell you when this thing is going to end. And this created will tell you when it was created. Time is it was created for how much time. But now let's move on to our real thing. Well, first of all, in our ready.js we have to make some changes. It is first of all we have to load all the timers via first of all we will need to import our timer thing from models, and then we will use the dot find function and it will return us each and every time timer, and then we will loop through each and everything and we will start the timer. And I will show you how a start timer thing works real quick. Well, just now. Well, first of all, if you want, you can just install a package called npm I create-id, or you can just make this function and then you will need to install no package. It just depends on you. But anyways, I created this small code and now we are just going to make random IDs via it, and then we have start timer.js. It is the main thing. I will explain this at last, but for now let me show you the command. Well, just create a file called timer.js in your general command section, and then wait a second. All right, and then you have to do this. First of all, we are importing this package called msprettify, because I don't know man, and then we have to do dot default because it is created in TypeScript, so we have to do that, and that's how I'm exporting the thing. And then we are exporting our model, then the create id function we created in our utility, and the start timer function we created in our utility. Then we have our simple command. The name is that, the description, and then these options. First one is time, for how much time we want this timer, and then the reason for creating this, and of course the reason is optional. And then comes the main thing. Well, first of all, we are just getting our time, and then the reason. Reason can be empty string, of course. And then we are first of all checking if not time was not provided. Then we will just say do invalid time was provided. Alright, and then comes creating the timer. So we are just gonna do timers dot create, and then we will just provide some important stuff like ID, the user, this is the user ID, the guild, this is the guild ID, then the channel ID, and then the reason, then created at, then time, then end at, and bam, our thing is created. Now comes replying to the user. We will just say your timer is started, enjoy, and then we will start out the timer for real, and bam, this is done. So guys, you almost completed your command in just few minutes or probably seconds, I don't really know. But then we have to go on this main thing, start timer.js, and let's begin. So we are starting by importing our module, the model, and then we are just exporting this function which takes client and the timer as its parameters. So first of all, I defined an embed. Well, you might say, Shishui, why define an embed in this ugly format? Well, you could just do new message embed, but trust me dude, that takes a lot of time and lot of shit to do. Instead, I like to do this. So first of all, we have our title, it says timer ended, and a description and few fields, then the footer. Well, let me just tell you a bit about this. What we are doing is we are just creating a new date object and providing the current time, alright, and then converting it to time string. That's it, that's all we are doing. And then comes time left. It is going to tell us how much time is left when, well, like it will tell whether the timer is ended or not. It will say 0 if the timer is ended, otherwise it will tell the time left in milliseconds. You now will tell you why. So after getting the time left, we are starting a timeout function. I told you about this in our Node.js video. So first of all, our first parameter, it is a function, and then it is the time. So whatever set timer function do is it will run this function after this amount of time. For example, if it is 1000, then this thing, this try catch thing, and then this await timer delete thing will work. I mean, this thing will be executed after 1 second because it is 1000, and 1000 milliseconds is equal to 1 second. So that's all we are doing. So in our try, we are just gonna get the client, get the user, and then send them the embed. But there are various cases, like what if the TMs are closed? What if the user was not cached? Then the dot send thing will not work, and we will get an error, and boom, client.challenge.cache.get, and we are just gonna send the message there. And of course, it is totally possible that we are going to get another error, and I should have prepared for it, but instead I just ignored it and deleted this thing. So that's all we are doing. But of course, just for surety, you can do something like, well, if you were unable to message, then just do await new promise, and resolve is equals to this, set timeout resolve comma probably wait for 2000 milliseconds, and then retry. And let's retry this, and bang. All right, we did it. So now we are kind of prepared for doing our thing. Well, that's it. That is all about our code. And now just a quick review. I'm gonna tell you once more. Well, first of all, you also have to install this NMS Prettify module thing, and all the names will be in the description. And I guess what we changed was we created this random ID function and this start timer function in our utility directory. I just created it, and then we have our timer module, the model, and then we have few changes in our ready.js. First of all, getting these two functions, model and this start timer function, and then looping through each and every timer. And you might ask, why are we doing this? Because when our client is restarted, it will not do the thing for older timers. It will not remind them. So instead, we are reloading it, and then we have our timer.js, and it is just pretty simple. We are doing this random stuff and this random stuff. So now let me show you that all of this works, and let's hope I was recording the correct screen and I got a cool looking error. What is it? Await, or alright, my bad. Let me just make it an async function, and I'm really stupid how I can do such mistake. But anyways, let's type async here. Anyways, now let's just clean this, and boom. So now let me show you the Discord screen real quick. Well, please, alright, it is started. Now let's go here. So first of all, we are gonna do /timer, and then we have to provide time. Let's provide 2 seconds. We just type 2s, and I guess it can understand that much, and it did message us saying your timer for no reason is ended now. Server was this, channel was this, set rate was that, and quite a lot of stuff like that. And of course, now let me show you one for 10 seconds, and reason will be because you wanted. And now let's just end it, and this timer thingy is started, and I just reloaded the bot. Let me just show you, and boom. So now let's show you the Discord. It should probably message us, and boom, it says I was unable to DM you, so I messaged here. You might ask, Shishui, why it was unable to DM me? Because it is the user was not cached yet. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and I will meet you later in another video.